Hey, you want to see something? I got boxing gloves. And this is not an advertisement. I'm not trying to sell this product or anything. I'm not getting paid for any of this. Anyway, so I read this book, Atomic Habits, and I came across this math that if you get 1% better every day at any particular scale or at anything at all, by the end of the year, you will get 37 times better. And I know that's a big number. And I don't even know whether it's possible to get 1% better every day at anything. But hey, we could try, right? Okay, a big disaster happened, and this is not really going as I would have expected it to go. But still, where was I? So, in terms of getting these massive gains, it really boils down to these tiny little actions you take every day called habits. So, the food you are eating, the amount of exercise you get every day, the amount of time you spend on phone or any little tasks you do every day. And I wanted to experiment with this. I wanted to check and see whether I could build habits to get over my fear. And spoiler alert, or maybe you already know by the title, I did. And if you do somehow end up learning anything from this video, I just want to make things clear that the credit should really go to James Clear, the author of the book Atomic Habits. And if you do find something unreasonable, you can put the blame on me. I'm responsible for that. And with that said, let's begin. So for the first one, have you ever thought how much time you spend consuming contents from YouTube, Instagram, or any other applications? What if you spend half of that time creating contents yourself instead? Wouldn't that be awesome? And I had to try it. So I calculated that I spent roughly 1 hour 30 minutes every day consuming contents from these applications. So I limited myself to 45 minutes per day on the consuming side, and the 45 minutes I saved, I would rather use to create a content myself. But if we are to create contents, we need to learn the skill first. So that's what I did. I spent 45 minutes every day learning this skill to create any sort of online content. And also, I do not really know whether I will have a time to do this more frequently because I'm a full-time software engineer. But I do plan to create more contents regularly, so let's see where it takes me. So by spending 45 minutes every day, I got into this routine where I was constantly able to focus on a task in hand and then get better at it. And for the second one, for 30 days straight, I did one thing I feared every day. So every Sunday, I would make a list of 7 things, and then I would do that thing every day of the week. And by this time, you might be wondering if I was preparing for a battle with Thanos after all. Oh, Thanos is easy. Thanos is easy, believe you me. Do you know what the biggest prison in the world is? It's right here. And you need to get out of it. And one way to get out of it is to face your fear every day. Just face it. The heck with it. So for the third one, I tried to make it as interesting as possible. So I chose 4 activities that would naturally release dopamine. And my choice of poison were, or maybe not a poison, getting enough sleep, exercising every day, eating lots of protein, and spending time on any sorts of creative activity. So with the release of dopamine by doing this activity, my body was rewarding me with this feeling of pleasure, which further motivated me to do these activities again and again. By building these 3 habits I've mentioned, I was able to overcome the fear that scared the bejesus out of me. Alright, I'm making it sound a little worse than it really is, but this is my channel and I don't care. This is my channel. I don't think anybody is really watching this video up until this point. The most anybody has listened to me talk without really getting pissed at me is 20 seconds. And if you are still there, then this is a new record for me. I mean, okay, maybe not 20 seconds anyway. And I think I have mentioned this word fear bajillion times in this video up until now. So I'm just gonna give it up. What I feared was actually making this video. talking in front of a camera, speaking my mind out, fear of making these tiny stupid mistakes, and fear of failing. And what helped me was taking these small actions every day. And if any one of you are still watching this video, and if, which I doubt, I encourage you to go for it. Go for whatever you want. Maybe you want to apply for that job and you are afraid of interviews. Or maybe you want to start up a company or a business and you are afraid of something. Don't be. I mean, be afraid, but do it anyway. Do it. Do it for you. Or do it for me. Or, I don't know, do it, man. And that's it. That's the end of the video. But I don't really want to go. I'm just gonna let this camera run for another 3 hours or until the battery dies, and I'm just gonna play with my phone here. I'm just kidding.